Hey, chickadees. It's Molly here with Mojo Mysticism. Today we're going to pull 3 cards from the Divine Abundance deck by Tasha Silver. And we're just going to get right on into it. And then I think I might tell you a story after that. So, all right. So let's just see what guides, all of our guides have for us today out of this deck. What do we need to know? First card came out quick. Second card's out. Nope, that's not the third one. Let's see, where's the third deck, or third card, not the third deck. My goodness. There we go. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. I'm going to read these to you and then we'll talk about the message. So the first one is Sanctity. So this says, through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Sanctity. The second one is Awakening. And this says, O my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Awakening. And the third one is Grounded. This says, many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. Grounded. So what is this message for us today? And the message that they're giving me for all of us is that this is not in the loud, big works, big dreams being fulfilled, like the big stuff that happens. This is not like the being on stage in the spotlight kind of thing. What we're being reminded is that the beauty of being a spiritual being, having this human existence, is in how mundane it really is. And it's in finding the beauty and the joy in every single thing every day. So when we look at sanctity, this idea of offering, that even our mundane problems become a sacrament, this is a very day-to-day thing. Right? There's nothing flashy or shiny here. No diamond encrusted acts of spirituality are needed. Just breathing in and out and finding a way to bring offering and gratitude into the everyday. And then awakening with, it says, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. Right? May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Just intuition, people. That's all this is. That's all any of this is. That's all any of it is. It's listening to the voice inside of yourself. It's honoring and understanding that that voice is there to lead you and guide you and protect you along the way. It's nothing big. It's that small, still voice. And when we learn to listen to that, that's when we become awakened, right? And then our third card, Grounded, this is exactly what it says it is. It is grounded. It is remaining in your body on this earth, being just a regular person, right? Living your regular life. That's all it is. You know, I've often wondered, how do all these famous spiritual teachers live their life? You know, what does that look like? How do they go about their day? And the truth is, they put their pants on the same way I do, right? And the same way you do. And so the people in those areas that I respect the most are the people that are just the regular people doing what they've been called to do. That's it, right? They may be doing it on a bigger stage just because that's what they've been called to do, but that's not who they are. They're not playing a role. They're actually expressing more of their authentic self because they are grounded and rooted in sanctity, and they're awakened, and they are deeply grounded. And that's what we're being called to do, right? Find the offering in the most mundane thing. Allow ourselves to be awakened like the sheep, right? And hearing and listening to our intuition and remaining grounded. So that's it. That's the message today. Stay grounded, folks. Stay real. Stay authentically who you are. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your guidance. Nobody else's. Nobody else's. Yours and yours alone. It will never let you down. And the more authentic we become, the less we are apt to engage in this thing called spiritual bypassing. And there's a lot of spiritual bypassing going on in the world today. And if you're like me, which likely you are because you're watching this channel, you're not interested. I have zero interest for spiritual bypassing. I also have zero interest in being around it. So I love this message. I love this message. I love how simple it is, how beautifully simple it is, and how we're being reminded from our guides that there's really not that much to it. There'll be people who make big programs out of it, and those are all helpful. And there'll be, 12, I was going to say 12-step program, but I don't mean that kind of 12-step program. But there might be like a 12 steps to learn how to do whatever. And those are great. Like, I'm not dissing those at all. Those are great, great programs. And it can just be simple. It can just be getting in touch with who you are. By listening to your intuition. That is your guidance. It's your higher self. And that gives you everything you need. So, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful week, or had a wonderful week, and have a wonderful weekend. And we will be back next week with more Mojo Mysticism. Mwah.